I don't know about you, but most of the times when I go to a meeting, they pick table topics that don't mean a hill of beans to me. They pick subjects I could care less about. So I thought I'd pick something on the last day of our meeting year for this year that would mean something. Now, in my email, I said to you, I want you to pick something that's going to make you stretch a little bit. And Tom mentioned that in his presentation. If it's a lot of stretch, we're probably not going to do it. But if it's a little stretch, we're going to do it. And what I want you to do is I want you to, if you've decided already from my email what those two things are, the one thing is what you intend to establish, what you intend to accomplish as a Toastmaster in this coming year. And the second one, what is your individual goal? It should be short, it should be concise, it should be to the point, it should be on 3 or 4 pieces of paper, and one of them needs to be on your computer, and one of them needs to be on your phone, and one of them needs to be a bookmark, and you ought to have another one in your wallet, and you ought to put one on because you need to be, like Tom says, you need to be reminded of this continuously. Otherwise, you're going to forget about it. And the best bet is to think about it first thing in the morning and last thing before you go to bed. Now, the one is sort of easy. It's sort of a math thing because you can figure how many speeches or how many projects you have to do to achieve something in pathways. And then you can just divide the number of meetings there are. And then you can decide that you're going to knock me off so that I can't speak, and you're going to give your speech and you're going to accomplish your goal, whatever that is in Toastmasters. Ahmad's sick tonight, and he sent me his goal, and he wants to get his second distinguished Toastmaster. So he's like me, he wants to get it in pathways. He's got it in the traditional system. Now he wants to get it in pathways. That I, Bert Copeland, will achieve and maintain a body fat percentage of 20%. And I, Bert Copeland, will complete 2 paths in addition to the one I've completed already. So I'll have 2 more paths at level 5. I have made that as an I will. And when you say this to yourself, it should be, I have completed that. When you say your little mantra, which really works good when you're walking, I have completed my paths and pathways. I have completed a task. You're already priming your pump. You're getting your motor running. So I'm just going to go around the horn here, and I'm going to let you say it one at a time. And here's the deal. Things work better when you make these promises in front of people instead of to yourself on a piece of paper that you've hidden. Because we're all going to work together to help each other achieve our goals. And we are all here in this organization to help each other become better Toastmasters. And on the way, we become better people because we communicate better.
One thing I do want to accomplish as a Toastmaster this year is I want to complete one of the 2 paths I now have. I'm part of the way on one, and I just signed up for my free path today. So from a Toastmaster standpoint, one is I want to complete 1 path. I may complete more, but I want to complete at least 1. My personal goal or professional goal really is to become a better presenter. As most of you know, I am a second career educator, and with the things that have happened in education lately, I'm having to learn better presentation skills using things like Zoom and Microsoft Teams. I'm not bad at presenting. I know that, but the technology and making things really work is what I want to work on this year to make myself a better educator.
I don't know if any of you have ever read the Moses Code, but it's a way of making an affirmation You're really going to have to shorten that down. It may be, I am a better presenter. I'm a better presenter. I am that. I am that. I am a better presenter. I am that. And I do all mine when I'm walking. People try and talk to me when I'm walking, and I'm like, don't bother me. I'm doing my thing. So that's really good. Tom, Dewey, you're next on the hit parade.
I need to get signed up for that second path, especially since it's a freebie. Why would I not? That would be plumb foolish. So, and then Sherry is going to ride me like I'm wearing a saddle until I get back in speaking mode. Personal goal, drop below 2 bills before we head to our month on the coast in July.
To complete at least one path. To be a better communicator, because I need that for work.
Thank you, Andrew.
As for my Toastmasters goal, it's my goal, since I'm almost done with my first path, it's my goal by the end of 2021, I want to have my first path finished, because I'm working on level 5 now, and I think it is doable to also finish my second path. Since I'm almost finished with my first, it's my goal to finish my first path and complete a second. As for my personal goal, as I've told many of you, I'm currently working on my master's. It's my goal, my personal goal, to have at least a 3.0 GPA still by the end of December 2021. That'll mean 3 more semesters and about 6 more classes to still be able to still have higher than a 3.0 GPA is my personal goal.
I would like to complete a path and not take a hiatus from speaking, since a personal goal is a challenge for me, and that is to get my blood sugars better under control. I believe those are 2 achievable goals.
My first goal is to try to be healthier, lose some weight, try and get my glucose under control. My second goal is to redouble my efforts in some goals I want to do with Toastmasters. And part of that is kind of a third goal, but it kind of fits into that, is to get into a point where my schedule can be freed up more so I can participate in this and some other things that I want to do, and just have more family time. I work 2 jobs. Really, technically, I work 3, but one of them is not really a job. But I want to really get rid of one of these jobs. So to do that, I've got some things I need to move around so I can achieve some of my other goals that I think will ultimately help me in the long run.
As far as goals go, I would like to finish the current path that I'm on and complete at least 6 speeches for the year. My personal goal by 2021, I want to have that 20 pounds off.
But frankly, my Toastmaster goals are as follows. I will complete presentation mastery. I will jumpstart my speaking career after achieving my DTM. As far as my personal goes, I need to jumpstart my time management again, because my personal desire is to become fluent in Spanish in 2021, is do a better job as playing guitar.
Hello, everyone. Well, one of my goals would be, simply because I am a foreigner, to be able to speak English better. That's goal number one. Goal number two is I have absolute stage fright. So when you put me on the stage, I just freeze up and I cannot speak. So I am ready to overcome that, and that's why I'm here. Those would be two goals for me.